Your mind is how you understand and perceive the world. Your body is how you interact and feel the world. And your soul holds on to all of that knowledge. Your soul is the battery. Your soul is the library. Your soul is you. When I go into thinking about the soul, it's kind of complicated because it does go into the spiritual world. And the spiritual world is complicated and convoluted and confusing because there is a layer of illusion over it. There is this layer of deception. There's so many, within the truth, there are so many lies. So it's hard to explain it without getting wrapped up in preconceived notions or limiting beliefs. But I don't really want to focus too much on that now. I just want to bring about the importance of how integral or connected all three are. They all create you and your experiences in life. So it's important to find a good balance between your mind, your body, and your spirit. Understanding your spirit, how it interacts with the world, how it shows up for you is important, so you can connect that through your body, through your experiences, through the way that you feel and see and perceive and understand the world. Our thoughts are easily manipulated because you can get them from other people, your childhood, your parents, anybody that you're inspired or look up to, friends, acquaintances, strangers, the fear of being perceived, fear in general. A lot of mental health symptoms are from a lack in our spiritual understanding, a lack in being grounded, and a lack of connection between the mind, body, and spirit. So it's really important for us to be able to get in touch with our intuition, understanding our sense of self, understanding who we are and how we really want to show up in the world. We have people acting misaligned from themselves. We have people acting in a way that goes against their best interest. They're doing things that are harming them mentally and spiritually and physically because they think that it has to be done. They think this is the way that the world works. This is the way that the way that they understand the world, the way that they see the world, the way that they perceive the world. So finding new ways to see and understand and perceive and experience things allows for us to grow in ways that we weren't able to before. Allowing yourself to take care of your body in the ways that it needs to. So like calling off if you need to call off, or taking a day to do absolutely nothing, even though things need to be cleaned. Allowing your mind to rest is so important. Learning how to differentiate your thoughts between spirit, the universe, and intrusive thoughts is very important. I have a whole opinion on intrusive thoughts that I'm not going to go into, but I don't believe intrusive thoughts are our thoughts. They're something else being sent to us. And having a good sense of self, being grounded, believing in oneself, self-love, self-care, self-compassion, things like that are the best defense and protection against these sort of things. You don't have to, I think it's difficult because it's hard when one people says something, another person might mean a different thing. So when I say you don't have to challenge your thoughts, I mean it, but I also don't, because there's some thoughts that should be challenged when they are acknowledged. So if you have a bad thought, like, okay, one day I'm gonna die. I acknowledge it. Like, yeah, I'm gonna die one day. And then I get that sense of fear. Like, oh, I'm feeling scared. I'm feeling anxious. Why am I feeling anxious about the fear of dying? And a lot of the times it's like, I don't want to leave my kids behind. I want to stay and experience things. I want to watch things grow. I want to watch things change. I want to be remembered. Things like that. So I acknowledge all those feelings. I allow myself to feel them. And when I first started, I would have to stop. Like, I would allow myself to feel the feelings, but it would increase. It would get worse. It would get worse. And I would stop. And, well, no, actually, I wouldn't stop. What would I do? Okay. So I was working on chakra healing. So my heart chakra was very clouded. It was very dark. I had this big dark spiral that would feed itself and grow and grow and grow. So I was healing that. So whenever I would do this work and I would challenge my beliefs or challenge my thoughts with acknowledgement, it doesn't really work that well, because it's like, yeah, whatever, I can acknowledge it all I want, but I'm still feeling what I feel. And it's because the more you've suppressed it, the worse it's going to be. So if you're 20, 30, 40 plus, and you've been ignoring these emotions for 5, 10, 20 plus years, you're going to have to feel that. You're going to have to feel all those emotions that you've been suppressing this entire time. And it's very overwhelming. It can be very challenging. And this is why it's very important to keep yourself grounded through this process. It's very important to do this more so during meditation or spiritual baths or something like that, where you're in a safe, comfortable spot where you feel comfortable to let yourself go. And if you don't have a space like that, you need to make an effort to create that for yourself. It's very important for us to allow ourselves time to rest, feel, and process the things that we've been through. Our experiences, 3D beings as a whole, our experiences are here to transmute energy, transmute trauma, because as balls of energy, we don't have the same capabilities as 3D beings. So we hold on to that trauma. We hold on to that pain, and we carry it with us, and we're not able to transmute it as much as we can. That's why dark entities and things like that, you have to take their spirit, their energy, and completely transmute it into something new, because they cannot do it themselves. That's the power of being a 3D being. So yeah, I didn't want to make it too long, and it's already 6 minutes. So I'm going to end it here.